I put my family through a lot.
The more you get hit, the harder you fight. I get it.
Let's go!
Only now you've taken way too many hits before you get off.
Welcome everybody to another Native Thoughts review. Native Thoughts here reviewing another movie, a summer movie. But before I go on, if you are listening to this exact same audio on SoundCloud, you can watch this exact same audio review and a video format on YouTube. And if you are watching this video review on YouTube, you could listen to the exact same audio that you're watching in audio just format on SoundCloud Native Thoughts. And let's get back to the review. This time it's for another summer movie. A great actor, Jake Gyllenhaal, and a great director, Anton Fuqua, and Rachel McAdams and 50 Cent, Forrest Whitaker. That pretty much for North people. And Southpaw. Southpaw is praised Gyllenhaal as a Billy Hope, as a boxing who is pretty much on an extreme boxer in an extreme way of he likes to get hurt, but he will never get knocked down. But he likes to just let people take the toll on him so he can get more rage and so ever he can fight. The pretty much shows you the career of him. You have the pretty much a rise and a fall type of things in which he pretty much he has an enemy. I forgot the character's name, but he has an enemy who wants really a match with them, and Gyllenhaal tells his promoter, who's paid by 50 Cent, that put the match, and little altercation happens in which a wife is lost by an altercation made by one of the guys, one of the entourage from the bad guy, from his rivalry. Pretty much there go on. Gyllenhaal loses his wife, and pretty much he loses his child because he becomes reckless and childlike, in which he wants to go find this guy and kill him, and he becomes drinking pills and drugs. Pretty much loses he loses everything, all his money, and loses everything. Even his daughter. Pretty much the whole movie is him from rising up from his feet from where he left off, and being depressed about his wife and stuff like that, losing his daughter, the only thing he has left. It's all pretty much for Southpaw. One of the biggest thing I have with Southpaw is that it's entertaining. As a boxing movie, is entertaining. You know what? I'll take that. As a movie, it's entertaining. As a boxing movie, it's the most predictable boxing movie there is, the most cliche, the most unoriginal boxing movie there is. Pretty much because the story is original, the rise and fall. I mean, you had that in some Rocky movies, But this one, the thing about this is that pretty much the grittiness, how it feels like. One thing that, like I said, he becomes, he really started using drugs and whatnot. You really don't see any of that in the film. You really don't, because they're mentioned, but you really don't. One of the biggest problems I had about the movie is that they mentioned things that could have showed us, but they never showed us. They just tell you just go with it. We forgot. It's like if they forgot to film it, or they filmed it, but they thought it didn't go with it, so they took it off. Certain things that I thought were left out, certain things that I thought could have been in there. But one of my favorite things from this movie is, besides Gyllenhaal's performance doing a great performance, even Rachel McAdams doing a great performance, just the little bit that she's in, and no spoiler that she passes away is on the fucking trailer. And the one Rachel McAdams, with the little bit that she's in it, the best thing that I love is most of the stuff with Gyllenhaal and the daughter and Forrest Whitaker. Most of the best entertaining thing, the best dialogue in there, because everything else is the most cliche dialogue around it. It's the most predictable story. It's the most it's like I said, so unoriginal. It's nothing special, but I mean, I do like some of the fighting sequences, the boxing matches, because it's well choreographed, it's well put, it's well edited. But as a boxing movie, I do think it's missing that little thing to make it that special. Because I mean, when we're in boxing movies, the last two great ones I could think has to be the biggest ones would be The Fighter and Warrior, which is a UFC, a mixed martial arts, but still it has the element of a boxing movie in a different type of boxing arena, the different fighting style. But still, it has the element of a boxing movie, but a good fighting movie. For this one, it's good, it's great, but the biggest problem, like I said, is the fact that it's unoriginal, it's nothing new. I really liked it, but the one thing I have to say is this is something that you should just watch at home, because there's nothing that special, because you walk out of the film thinking that it's good, but you still feel like I wish it had that little thing to make it much more, because, I mean, pretty much you could say that Gyllenhaal carries most of the film with Forrest Whitaker by the end, but Gyllenhaal as carrying the movie is great. I just think everyone else did great. The director didn't know how to carry his own movie great. Fuqua is a good director, but however, in this film, I think he did latch off a little bit. It feel is almost like it's almost like a 2 hour movie. The problem is that it doesn't feel like a 2 hour movie. It feel like a bunch of highlight reels that we know are gonna happen, predictable things that we know that's gonna bound to happen in the end. But as a all, it's a good entertainment movie, but it's so predictable. It's nothing new. It's nothing original. At the end of it, I kind of forgot about it, but that's pretty much kind of like I said in my review. It's good. It's entertaining. It's pretty much, I'm gonna say it's entertaining, but it's best to watch at home. Watch it with a group of friends. Watch it and you'll like it. You might see some things that maybe I didn't catch this time that I seen the second time around. But one thing, like I said, it's nothing new. It's nothing original. The actors carry the movie. However, the director doesn't carry his own movie. He doesn't know which route he wants to go. He doesn't know if he wants to shock the fans, or he doesn't know if he wants to surprise a fan, or even to think about the fans or the writing. However, to be along the ride. That's one of the things I had about Southpaw. But that's all I really have to say. But like I said, go check out my reviews. Go check out my Native Thoughts account on YouTube. Go like, subscribe. Hope you guys like my videos. Check out Southpaw once he's at home. He is entertaining. Gyllenhaal's a great actor. If he ever been considered for an Oscar, I don't think this is it. I think Nightcrawler should have been his year. Forrest Whitaker, I think, should be considered because he's a great actor, but he's always good. That's the problem. But that's all I really have to say about Southpaw. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye, everybody.